Marchons, marchons! Le jour de gloire est arrivé. The day of glory has indeed arrived. And when these nations last met in this manner, it was for a truly glorious game. 9 who start here also started France's glittering 4-3 victory over Argentina at the last World Cup 4.5 years ago. The teams, and with Emi Martinez in goal, Argentina select the same defence as started the semi-final. That means a 100th cap for Nicolas Otamendi and Nicolas Tagliafico preferred at left-back to Marcos Acuna. Adjustment though further forward, the combative Paredes gives way to the creative Angel Di Maria, and Lionel Messi's 26th World Cup appearance represents a new record. He and Julian Alvarez account for 9 of Argentina's 12 tournament goals. On a sizzling summer's day in Buenos Aires, 4 o'clock on a chill Parisian Sunday afternoon, nightfall in Doha. The final of the 22nd World Cup. France again, or Argentina at last. Each for the right to a 3rd star on their national jersey.
That Argentina are under a little bit more pressure. They've got the bulk of their supporters here. Obviously France.
World Cup final with a back 4. They have altered through the competition, indeed within games. That is the first foul by Tchouaméni. In years spanning the millennium, they have been the world's preeminent force. That is a foul on Adrien Rabiot. Picked on for Messi. And spread adroitly by Messi for Di Maria. And Di Maria can loft it in. Nudged clear by Rabiot, taken up by De Paul. Messi. De Paul. Scooped up towards Alvarez, who was offside.
He should be full of it, shouldn't he? Alvarez, to his goals. Just went a little too early. They held the line well.
Mr. Challenge at the back of Messi, and a stern look from Shimon Marciniak at Upamecano.
Well, the opportunity was there that he couldn't resist. Upamecano just leave a little bit on.
Understated, never flashy when he played. But boy, he gets it. Spread by Romero. Delightfully taken by Di Maria. On by Tagliafico and then by McAllister. Di Maria, what do you make of his selection ahead of Paredes?
Well, he started the tournament well, and he's certainly one of those.
Hernandez has gifted it back to Messi and Griezmann. That's a thick touch. Alvarez. What a pop! McAllister got plenty on it.
Right start from Argentina, not the best. Plenty of the ball in the attacking third, Argentina.
Varane. Hernandez rolled off it by Messi, who's penalised. Tchouaméni, he had the sparkling goal against England. Foul on Rabiot. Taken up at pace by Di Maria. Face to face with Dembele. For Alvarez. Now Angel Di Maria. Di Maria's cutback has reached Rodrigo De Paul. De Paul strikes! The deflection from Varane flies wide.
Well, they've been sharper in all areas of the pitch in these opening minutes, Argentina.
Recycled by De Paul. Messi again. Tees Griezmann, who again isn't having it. Now De Paul. Up into the air by Rabiot. Alvarez competing. Lloris couldn't gather. The referee has intervened and France have a clearing free kick.
I'll talk about forced onto the back foot here, France. They're finding Argentina sharp, hungry opponents. Lloris comes and just gets locked off.
Fernandes, De Paul, Messi. He's seen his friend Di Maria again. Di Maria again to Paul, Messi. And there's charged down, Alvarez handled. Theo Hernandez, Kylian Mbappé where he likes it. Mbappé, that's sweet. Rabiot. Good protection for Martinez.
The way he plays those 1-2s at times, it's almost impossible to stop.
Alvarez, instep Rabiot, taken back by Alves. Sharp ball movement from Argentina. Sharp feet from Di Maria. And here now is Lionel Messi. Cut out by Koundé, chased up by Tagliafico. It's Di Maria who's offside.
Well, the alarm bells are ringing for France, aren't they? The way this Argentina team have started, the way they're putting the passes together. The France, they're trying to block the pathway.
Hernandez caught on it by De Paul. And here is Messi. And here's Rodrigo De Paul. Lionel Messi. Angel Di Maria. It bobbled up in front of him.
Well, that's the way it's been for France in these early stages, just not at the races. They get away with it once more.
Hernandez. Mbappé. Hernandez getting it back from Mbappé. And tumbling under challenge from De Paul as he sought to penetrate the penalty area. And France have a free kick. Floated in by Griezmann and attacked at full velocity by Olivier Giroud.
He's climbed over Angel Di Maria, I think it is. Desperate to get his head on the ball.
Fernandes, Messi. Molina outside of him. Just on by Alvarez. Di Maria away from Koundé. He's gone to ground, he's got a penalty! Dembele had a little flick! Di Maria went tumbling! And Argentina! A breath, a heartbeat, and Messi! A goal forevermore! Perhaps his moment for infinity, as if predestined.
Well, they deserve it, don't they? By far the better team so far. And I'm not sure anybody in this stadium thought he was going to miss this. Talk about a cool head. France have not come to the party yet. They've hardly kicked a ball in anger and they find themselves a goal down. But a long, long way to go here.
Whatever the outcome, he has had at least his moments. Alvarez and Giroud fall. Mbappé, his turn perhaps. Di Maria's full of mischief, but he's lost the ball. Giroud.
Yeah, Romero just a little over anxious to get his toe on the ball there.
And mightily gifted. He'll get another go. A few little subplots developing on the edge of the penalty area.
Yeah.
In by Griezmann towards Giroud. Out by Romero, chased up by Hernandez. A pretty hefty collision and an urgent signal from the referee that medical attention is required. Hernandez and Messi. Fernandes. Messi has drifted wide. Wants to take on Hernandez. He'll happily cash it in for a corner.
Yeah, he had to wait for the ref's permission to come on and he just stepped onto the pitch. He didn't go any further. So
in by Messi. Out, I think, by Giroud from the near post. And now Messi is offside.
Much better corner, this one, from the earlier one.
Alvarez and Messi. Once more Di Maria is wide. Messi picks his way through the middle. McAllister, now Di Maria. Slightly clubbed it, unusually.
Yeah, he did.
Ball exchanging with Messi. And Messi again. McAllister, Messi. Full pirouette. Asked a lot of Di Maria. And Di Maria has come up with a very clever answer. Alistair Alvarez. Side wildly.
Contrast at the moment, France looking lethargic.
Messi. Upamecano got enough of it for now, but it's coming back. Fernandes, Alvarez, Fernandes, Di Maria, Messi,
Romero,
Fernandes, Mbappé away from Romero, but there's Fernandes. That's before it began to rage. Messi.
Oh, lovely.
Delightful. Alvarez. Here's McAllister. Di Maria is the spare man. Angel Di Maria. Argentine gold. That is just beautiful.
One of the goals of the tournament in terms of teamwork. No surprise that Lionel Messi's involved. What about that for a little two-touch? And afterwards, you knew McAllister had seen his man. You knew he was aware of where Di Maria was, and you knew Di Maria was going to finish it. That's exquisite. There seemed an inevitability about this. They've just been too much for France. The French can't cope with it. They cannot cope. Absolutely brilliant.
Angel Di Maria. And France have yet to land a punch. And France are on the canvas to bounce off the canvas, bounce off the ropes, and make this final a contest.
So far.
McAllister downed by Koundé. Fernandes, Griezmann. Mbappé. It's a really good, firm, clear, fair challenge from Romero. And Messi's turning on halfway. 2-goal deficit in the World Cup final has not been overturned. France just cannot progress. De Paul.
Almost toying with the French, aren't they? Argentina.
He's got in hard.
Yeah, nobody can keep Di Maria quiet at the moment.
There have been great father and son combinations, of course, Maldini's and Schmeichel's and Blint's. But the Thuram's have a very, very special story to tell. Hernandez, Mbappé, sliding through him was Romero.
Romero with those. His discipline has been...
Fernandes back by Rabiot. Messi in his own time. Upamecano. Protection as ever from Fernandes, but it's come to Mbappé. Thuram.
I think first and foremost, France have got to start scrapping and...
Messi. Alvarez after it, ran away. Driven in by Griezmann. Just too heavily for Varane, who was last to arrive. Fernandes. And out came Maurice, promptly and necessarily.
No, I think it's fair to mention that, Peter, the virus.
To it by Romero. Sifted through by Messi. Taken up by Di Maria. And set for De Paul.
Could have been Some goal from De Paul. Argentina coming out for the second half is to maintain the same intensity.
Oh, Otamendi got into trouble. Mbappé could make him pay. Fernandez, excellent. It is a corner. And Griezmann delivers. And Martinez. Rolled up for Messi. And now De Paul. A very good stop by Hernandez, but it is an Argentina throw. Good pace from Messi, out again by Griezmann.
Complacency is the only enemy, maybe, and a mistake like that.
But then to this point it has just been blurred. Chouameni. He's caught by Rabiot's lunge.
He's really enjoying himself out there. Rodrigo De Paul, he's been as effective as I've seen him.
By McAllister, met by Koundé. By Tagliafico. Mbappé just can't get his motor started. De Paul caught again. He brings it back and does award free kick.
A little nibble there, Mbappé, bit of frustration maybe. He's dropping deep to try and get hold of the ball, turn, have a go at his...
Going towards Di Maria, sorted out by Koundé, taken back by Tagliafico, and Di Maria can run at them, and Alvarez can take it up. Julian Alvarez saw just a shaft of light at the near post of Lloris.
Yeah, would have hit the side net in this, but he does well to draw a save out of Lloris. They went early, Mbappé.
Forcing Koundé back, tying him in knots. Di Maria allowed to run! The little fellow was tiptoeing in behind.
Two players diving in at Messi's feet here desperately. And that's what it was. Good challenge from Rabiot in the end. But that move started, Tagliafico getting in quick.
Argentina are preparing their first change. Immediate concern is McAllister, all industry. Messi, all craft. Alvarez. McAllister's getting there. Lloris got there first.
Looked like a shove in the back. Up in Meccano.
Thuram twisting. Griezmann stopped by Tagliafico. Now their first change. Angel Di Maria has done an hour and a little bit more, and the damage he has done during that hour and a little bit more.
Massive move, that's what it is.
Cunha, who's been playing at left back, is actually starting ahead of Tagliafico on the left side. Cunha. Messi drops a shoulder, wiggles a hip, goes for the return. Chouameni is there to sweep up with Lloris's help. And Koundé is charged down.
It's taken away their ability to compete.
Griezmann with Hernandez. Side behind by Otamendi from in front of Thuram.
Couple of dangerous balls into the box from out on their left-hand side.
Slung in by Antoine Griezmann. Nudged wide. Colomouani. Griezmann. Tagliafico. Brought away by Koundé. Seeks to pounce, but Chouameni has it back. for Les Bleus. Paul has sat down on it, got up with it and progressed. And Messi will... Mbappé contering a bit now, driving through and firing high.
Well, a couple of touches in the box, it's an effort on goal.
Messi at walking pace. Messi, Fernandes.
Two-a-man Argentina, they've been superb. I can't think of one player that's been below par out there, and it doesn't often happen where... How many times have they done that? Romero has been superb. The anticipation has been excellent, nipping in front of players. Another of those instances where they'll stay down as long as they can.
But they found the way. Mbappé around Fernandes, came down for Koeman. Koeman escaped the clutches of Alvarez. And we tick into the final 15 minutes and Varane's pass has gone astray. All too comfortable for Molina. Messi. Off goes the hard running De Paul. Messi. De Paul's been upended.
Oh, footwork from Messi though as well on that far touchline.
Fernandes. Messi. De Paul.
Messi wanted it cut back.
They are starting to toy with a nation which has the look of outgoing world champions.
Yeah, certainly no sign of...
Over the top by Mbappé, chased by Kolo Muani. And Kolo Muani has got into the box, he's got a penalty! He's got a way back for France! Otamendi had a tug. So hold on, just hold on.
What will he do here?
Mbappé, compelled, obliged. France just might. Mbappé with thrust. A president on his feet. A superstar re-enlivened. A nation re-infused with hope.
Yeah,
just maybe.
Sheer power did for Emi Martinez there. We'd almost written the France team off here.
Messi. Acuña's on the way down the left. Messi's on the way there too, but he's been robbed by Koeman. There's a hunger about France. A desire that's been missing. Mbappé gets the return! Incroyable! In a flash, in a heartbeat, in under 90 seconds of the match, France have come from 2-0 down to be level. And it is their star, their 10, who has the X factor.
Well, they were out of it, they were finished. But when you've got world-class talent in your team, you've always got a chance. And that's
Alvarez, Messi, and here goes Thuram. Marcus Thuram on the march. Mbappé, Kolo Muani.
This match has turned on its head. Argentina will be feeling totally deflated as if they've thrown it away. France will be feeling they can nick it now.
I've got Thuram. Rabiot.
Oh.
He's got him! Oh, free kick's been given the other way. Yellow card, one assumes, for perceived acrobatics. Bullied off it by Camavinga. Here's Mbappé, explosive. Kylian Mbappé, oh, it's deflected up and over.
Well, the alarm bells are ringing there for Argentina once this lad's got the ball on his feet. Might just have been on target and troubling Martinez.
Coman, he's got round the back here, Kingsley Coman. He's been upended. Camavinga, Rabiot!
Good use of the advantage by the ref. I mean, it was outside the box. Certainly not a penalty.
Messi from wide, Molina beyond him. Argentina's throw. 4 minutes of stoppage time played. 4 minutes. Out by Camavinga. Off goes Mbappé. He's rolled it in here for Kolo Muani. He's chased his own ball. Kolo Muani.
Oh,
chaos.
Chaos. That's what Mbappé does to you.
To Paul. Messi. Lionel Messi! Oh! What a reach by Lloris.
It's not in the corner, but there was more than enough power on it. Might have just moved in the air a touch as well.
Julian Alvarez. Lionel Messi. Spread for Acuna. And rattled back in by McAllister.
Yeah, Varane with the...
One more is Messi. One more is Montiel. Messi sought to wriggle himself.
Camavinga slipped over, but recovered.
Ball to Argentina now as well. Mbappé. As well as the additional one they get because we've gone into extra time.
A little bit of space for Mbappé there, and he tried to turn. So we got his country back in this contest.
Mbappé. 3 of them at him. Actually, he is dispossessed. Upamecano gave it a wallop. Coman's interested again. Messi has come across to do key defending.
Yeah, that wasn't the header he was after.
Messi's looking to escape. He ran into Tchouaméni. Flag was up. Paredes could open up here. Acuna.
Lovely ball into him, wasn't it, by Paredes?
Messi. Leo Messi. McAllister. Messi. Martinez. What a block. Montiel. Up and over by Varane.
Well, we've hardly seen Lionel Messi for the past 20 minutes or so. All of a sudden he bursts into life.
Acuna shaped into the path of Lautaro Martinez, who is intent. He should at least have a corner. Goal kick given. Messi. Element of surprise. Lloris reacted. Lautaro Martinez. Lionel Messi. Fernandez. Martinez. Messi! The referee's given the goal. The referee's given the goal. The little magic man from right on the line. An embrace of disbelief. Messi and millimetres.
No offside there. Was it here? No. It's a goal. And that watch on the wrist to the ref does not lie. Lionel Messi perhaps has just scored the winning goal in this World Cup final.
In by Coman. Out to Mbappé.
Oh, handball.
Shout for handball. He hasn't, has he? He has. Which side of the line?
It's in.
It has hit Montiel. on the arm, and the referee. Moments remain of an epic World Cup final. Mbappé into the galaxy of greats, and France alive again. This is epic and some. Messi 2, Mbappé 3. The first World Cup final hat-trick since Hurston 66.
Well, we build it as the Mbappé-Messi show. And so often in those circumstances the story lies elsewhere. Not tonight. Not tonight. The main men have come to the fore and we've got deadlock.
Rolled back for Messi. Has he still energy? Has he still inspiration? Has he still the ball? No, he hasn't. Mbappé drives. In by Mbappé. Colomboani!
Oh. Well, he's a tall lad, Colomboani, but not quite tall enough here.
Coaxed forward by Fernandez, coaxed forward by Messi. This is Lautaro Martinez! And the flag is up. Breathe. Forward by Canate. Colomboani! What a stop! What a stop by Martinez. Dybala, they could counter here, Argentina. Hold it through, and Martinez waits in the middle. Lautaro Martinez wide.
He's panicked, hasn't he, Martinez? He's just...
Held up by Romero, but not for long. Kylian Mbappé, and still.
I think he thought about having a shot from a tighter angle, and then thought, no, I'll duck in again. What a dribble. What a game.
What can you say but thank you? Scored from the spot, and 3 times in all, having scored, Mbappé steps up first. And Mbappé rattles it in. On his day of no error. Messi with such immaculate poise.
How do you do that? How do you do this?
Coman. Great stop! Martinez is punching the air again. Massive character, massive moment. Dybala down the middle. Some can barely watch.
Yeah, not easy.
Tchouaméni has dragged it wide. And Argentina are on the cusp. Firm, low, telling. Nearly there. So very nearly there. He must. He has.
If in doubt, put your foot through it.
Montiel. Argentina, champions of the world. Again, at last. And a nation will tango all night long. "36 years since Maradona and Mexico. Here, finally, is a nation's new throng of immortals. Scaloni will be fated. Messi will be sainted. France this time, denied, defied. And in 2022, the world champions are Argentina.